In a small, colorful village in the heart of South America lived a woman named Maria. Her hands were rough from years of working in the coffee fields, but her heart was as soft as a summer breeze. Maria had only one treasure in this world: her son, Mateo. When Mateo's father passed away, Maria didn't sit and cry. Instead, she worked double shifts, selling homemade empanadas in the market and cleaning houses in the city, just to pay for Mateo's education. She would often go to sleep hungry, telling Mateo she had already eaten, just so he could have the last piece of bread. Her only dream was to see her son become a successful man, someone who wouldn't have to break his back under the sun like she did. Years passed, and Maria's sacrifices bore fruit. Mateo graduated with honors and landed a high-paying job in a big glass skyscraper in the city. At first, he would visit her every month, bringing small gifts and promising that soon he would take her to live with him in a palace. But as he climbed the ladder of success, his visits became rare. The phone calls that used to last an hour turned into 30-second conversations. Mateo had met a girl from a wealthy family, a girl who didn't know what it felt like to have dirt under her fingernails. When they got married, Maria wasn't even invited to the main ceremony. Mateo told her it was too far for her to travel. But the truth was, he was ashamed of her simple clothes and her humble ways. One winter, Maria fell ill. Her old wooden house was cold, and her cough wouldn't go away. With a trembling heart and a small suitcase, she took a bus to the city to find her son. When she finally reached his grand mansion, the heavy iron gates felt like a wall between two different worlds. Mateo looked shocked to see her. He didn't hug her. He looked around to see if any of his rich neighbors were watching. He told her she could stay, but not in the main house. He put her in a small, dark room near the garage, the room where the servants kept their tools. He told his wife that Maria was just an old nanny from his childhood who had nowhere else to go. For months, Maria lived like a ghost in her own son's house. She would watch him from the kitchen window as he laughed and played with his children, her grandchildren, who didn't even know her name. She cooked for them, cleaned for them, and watched them eat expensive meals while she sat in the corner with a bowl of soup. One evening, she overheard Mateo talking to his wife. She complained that the old woman was becoming a burden and that they should send her to a nursing home. Mateo didn't defend his mother. He simply sighed and said, "You're right. She doesn't belong here anymore." Maria didn't wait for them to throw her out. That night she packed her small suitcase and left a letter on the kitchen table. In the letter, she didn't curse him or show anger. She simply wrote, "Mateo, my son, I sold my soul and my youth to give you the world. I am sorry that my presence is a burden to your perfect life. I am going back to the village where I can still see your father's smile in the stars. I have left the deed to our old house under your pillow. Sell it if you ever run out of money. I love you more than life itself." When Mateo found the letter the next morning, he felt a sharp pain in his chest, but it was too late. He rushed to the bus station, but his mother was gone. He went back to the village weeks later, only to find a fresh grave next to his father's. The neighbors told him that Maria had arrived home, sat on the porch for one last time, and closed her eyes forever, whispering his name. Mateo stood there, surrounded by his expensive suits and his cold heart, realizing that he had gained the whole world, but lost the only person who ever truly loved him. To those who still have their parents, Listen closely. Success is empty if you have to step on your parents' hearts to reach it. A mother's love is a debt you can never repay, but the least you can do is give her a place in your home and a smile in her final days. Don't wait until you are standing over a grave to say I love you.